Hello everyone. 4 months on this channel, we've been tracking 3i Atlas step by step, frame by frame, second by second. Together, we analyzed the data, debated the theories, and built countless scenarios about what this faint light in the sky might be. But right now, at this moment as I'm recording this update, I feel a weight I have never felt in any previous video. Because everything we've talked about so far, every anomaly, every odd behavior, now feels like nothing more than a prologue compared to what happened last night. The new reports on my desk, the streams of raw telemetry rolling across the screens in front of me, and the urgent coded messages coming in from observatories around the world change absolutely everything. We are no longer talking about a rock, a comet, or a strange visitor. The data that arrived overnight suggests something far more unsettling and far more exciting. Today, we are no longer asking, is this object just ice and rock? Today, we are finally confronting the question that has plunged the scientific world into silence. Why? And how is it accelerating? Everything began last night around 3 o'clock Turkey time, when an unusual telemetry packet arrived from the ALMA observatory in Chile's Atacama Desert. As you know, 3i Atlas has been following a hyperbolic trajectory since entering our solar system. That means it's not bound to the sun. It's simply passing through, completely normal. That's exactly what we expect from interstellar objects. But the new data revealed something that violates celestial mechanics. The object suddenly accelerated without any external force. In classical astronomy, a comet speeding up near the sun is not unusual. Sublimating ice releases gas which acts like a natural rocket engine. This is called non-gravitational acceleration, and we saw a mild version of this with Oumuamua. But 3i Atlas is different. Spectroscopic and infrared analyses show no gas emission at all. Certainly nothing strong enough to generate a delta V of nearly 0.8 kilometers per second. The object appears cold, stable, silent. Yet it is speeding up. And the most disturbing part? According to leaked but not denied JPL data, the acceleration vector is not pointing away from the sun, which is what natural outgassing would cause. Instead, 3i Atlas made a 0.04 degree shift into a trajectory parallel to Earth's orbital plane. Maneuver is the only correct word here, because a lifeless rock does not adjust its course against gravitational expectations, intentionally, cleanly, and smoothly. So the scientific world is now split in half, unable to sleep, asking, is this an anomaly or a controlled trajectory correction? If this is a maneuver, who or what is the pilot? Before the shockwaves from the acceleration data had even faded, a second and even more explosive report arrived from Australia's legendary Parkes radio telescope. The dish, which listens to the deep sky, detected a faint but mathematically significant narrowband radio signal coming directly from 3i Atlas's coordinates. This is important, so listen carefully. It is not impossible for comets to generate radio noise when interacting with solar wind. But noise is broadband, messy, chaotic. The signal from 3i Atlas is narrowband, focused on a precise frequency, the hallmark of an artificial source. The bursts are extremely short, sharp microsecond pulses, not FRBs, not cosmic background noise. And when ALMA and Parkes data were synchronized, something chilling emerged. The radio bursts spike at the exact moments when the object accelerates or changes direction. Is this electromagnetic interference from some kind of engine? A telemetry packet being transmitted? A report being sent somewhere or to someone? SETI has reportedly redirected all listening arrays toward the object. No official statement yet. And that silence says more than any press release ever could. Meanwhile, amateur astronomers across Japan and New Zealand began detecting something else entirely. A dramatic brightening. Within just 6 hours, the magnitude jumped from +18 to +14, a 40-fold increase in visible light. What caused it? 2 theories dominate. Theory 1, fragmentation. A massive ice sheet broke off, creating a reflective dust cloud. Theory 2, deployment. A far more intriguing possibility. The object changed shape. The online scientific community exploded with speculation. Asymmetric silhouettes, wing-like structures, reflective sail surfaces, something that looks eerily similar to a solar sail. If 3I Atlas deployed a large reflective structure after entering our system, it would simultaneously explain the sudden acceleration, the course correction, and the massive brightening. We don't have a clear image yet, but the indirect data strongly hints at a deployment event. Smoke rarely exists without fire, and right now 3I/Atlas is glowing like a torch. So what happens next? The next 48 hours may become the most critical hours in modern astronomy. Whispers from inside NASA suggest James Webb's observation schedule has been overridden, and its sensors are now being retasked to lock onto 3I Atlas. Webb can detect molecular fingerprints, synthetic materials, alloy compositions, and non-natural isotopic signatures, technosignatures. If Webb detects anything artificial, we will be forced to rewrite every textbook ever printed. According to updated orbital calculations, the object is heading toward its closest approach earlier than expected. No need to panic, the impact risk is mathematically 0%. It will pass by Earth. The danger isn't collision. The danger is the unknown. 3I Atlas refuses to behave like a regular comet. It acts like an active traveler. We are watching it. But is it watching us? We don't have answers yet. Science demands skepticism. Maybe this is some exotic kind of ice reacting in a way we've never seen. Maybe the universe is simply more creative than we imagined. But the other possibility, the one that whispers through the gaps in the data, is that we might not be alone. No one knows what tomorrow's data from James Webb will reveal. But one thing is certain, our perspective has already changed. We are no longer looking at the sky just to admire stars. We're searching for answers. I'll continue tracking every new data point, every leak, every anomaly, and breaking it down for you. If you don't want to miss the moment when we possibly decode that signal, or see the first real image of that wing structure, make sure your notifications are on. Space may be silent, cold, and endless, but sometimes all you need is to listen to the right frequency. Keep your eyes on the sky and your mind on the science. See you in the next update.